Picture this. I am not a baron, baroness. I am not a sterile woman. I am someone whose reproductive system is still intact. I am someone whose uterus is not a ghost town, whose ovaries are not tumbleweeds. Now picture that I have a child between the ages of 12 and 27. Also picture that I am between the ages of 44 and 59. So I'm a Gen X, they're a Gen Z. Now picture this, now pretend that they don't want to drink. And I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it? If my pretend kid wanted to lead a sober life and didn't want to drink, didn't want to do drugs, didn't want to party, I, as a parent, would be wondering how exactly I got so lucky. I would be sleeping so well at night knowing that my kid not only cared about their health and their body, but also their future. And I'd be so impressed with that kid, and I'd be so impressed with my amazing parenting and tutelage as well. I cannot wrap my head around a so-called parent that wants, that desires for their kid to go get blackout drunk before school and go to these cornfield keggers where they're with their friends and they're getting in trouble with the law. Why would you want that for your child? I cannot fathom the mindset of a parent like that would rather see their kid in precarious, potentially harmful situations than see that kid sober. It doesn't track for me. For the love of your blessed Four Loko, what is wrong with you? That's not a parent, that's a birth giver. And I'm gonna say the C word, so block your ears. That's an incredibly cringy one at that. You think you go hard and you're so cool because you're a barely functioning alcoholic that makes fun of their kid for not being a barely functioning alcoholic? While your child is surpassing you in every way, particularly the brains department, you're not cool, Janelle. You're as lame and pathetic and laughable as they come. And I don't feel sorry for you, but I do feel sorry for your kid for having such a shit influence. Like, sorry you're so blatantly jealous of your kid for your kid having so much more going for them than you ever did and you ever will. You, who lost your virginity in the back of a pickup truck to someone called Dale who's unwashed. My wife and I were recently binge watching this show called Food Stars, and there was this kid on there who's 21 years old named Roman, who we were like super impressed with. He's already has 3 businesses, runs a really successful, unique food truck, and he's 21 years old. He even says on the show that he got where he is already so fast because he chose to focus on his future and on his career rather than going out and partying with his friends as, you know, the fun alternative. He chose to do the not fun alternative. And he's already so successful. If that was my kid, oh my God, I would be like the best parent on the planet. I'd have maxed out parenting skill on The Sims. If that was my kid, I would be over the moon. I would be so impressed. I would like to believe that somehow, somewhere, I did a good job. I succeeded in parenting. If that was my kid, I wouldn't be dogging him for not going out and drinking with his dudes when he was 16. I'd be like, hey buddy, I'm proud of you. Like, good job. Wheezy. Wheezy. Wheezy baby. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. This is my son, and I'm proud of him. He's a good boy. I've never had kids. I can't have kids. I don't want kids for a number of reasons. I never have. One of which is, you know, no pressure. You hope you don't raise a serial killer. It is, hands down, it has to be. You know, you hear it, but it has to be one of the hardest jobs there is. Like the most stressful. Weasley, my proud boy. Weasley, my proud boy. Being a parent has to be one of the hardest jobs that there is. Like, there's no denying that. There's no denying that. It's not for everyone. It's not for me. I know that. Besides animals, I'm not parent material. And I'm not going to bring a kid into this world. And I can't anyways, even if I wanted to. And that's okay. That's fine. I made that decision for my health, and I'm really glad I did. Because parenting is about when you have that kid, you dedicate all of yourself and all of your life to that kid's self and that kid's life and that kid. And you have to be selfless. You have to be entirely selfless. Some people can't do that and they still have kids. And I don't think that's right. You chose to have a kid. You chose to bring a kid into this world. Bad decision is hell. And then you choose to mock that kid for not being shit-faced by first period. I'm sorry, this just doesn't make any sense to me at all. On the other hand, for the Gen Zs that do drink, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as you are responsible and not hurting yourself or others, do you. I'm not judging you, like, at all. I'm not judging you. I'm judging the people that judge you for not doing that or doing that, because they'll judge you either way. Because if the Gen Zs that do drink get judged for liking White Claw, because I guess every single Gen Z person needs a White Claw, likes White Claw, prefers White Claw, why are they so stuck on White Claw? Why do they only know what White Claw, Four Loko, and Jack Daniels is? Those are the only three brands that they can name. And then they go vodka in a water bottle. Okay. Clever, first of all. You're so smart. No one thought of that. Oh, clear liquid. Now, I personally don't like White Claw. I hate White Claw. I think it's disgusting. I think it's awful. But I'm not about to judge someone else for liking it. You do you. I don't care. Everyone likes different things. I like things that people don't like. That's fine. That's fine. If you like White Claw, go drink it. Don't bother me any. I don't know why it bothers them so much. I'm not judging anyone for liking that, let alone my own child. And again, I really want to reiterate, I'm not judging anyone that actually does go out and party or does choose to drink or does choose to do drugs. Like, I'm not judging anyone that does that, like, at all. At all. I am judging the people that judge people for choosing to live their life, period, however they want to live it, which is how we should all be living our lives, is how we choose to live it, so long as it's not hurting anyone or causing any harm to yourself or others. You know, I don't need to go over this again. We are on the same page. I'm judging them for going out of their way to shame a group, and I'm judging them for going out of their way to encourage teenagers and preteens to get wasted. I'm judging them for that. Maybe I am a little judgy. Newsflash, shocker for everyone. Who knew? Not me. I had no idea I was a judgmental bitch. Because to me, here's the kicker. Pretend now this Gen X parent has a Gen Z kid. And the Gen Z kid is, underage maybe, going behind their back to drink and party and do all this stuff. Now here's what the Gen X person's gonna do. We got eyes everywhere. I see everything. You don't understand. We are not the same. We ride at dawn. Don't bring Mama Bear out. We ride at dawn. These weird, cryptic, little empty threats that they all like to give. It's weird. I don't know what you're doing. They're like, we are sleeper cells. You have awakened the beast. You have really poked the bear today. You don't know what you are messing with. We are the toughest generation ever. No one asked. No one prompted this. This is so unprompted behavior. They all chorus amongst themselves that you have awakened the generation they all warned you not to mess with. And now you have. We've been silent, we've been watching, and we're not going anywhere. We ride at dawn. What the actual hell are you talking about? Stop it. Janelle, stop it now. Go start your day with a vodka just like you did in high school where you peaked and chill out. Take a chill pill. Relax. No one's after you. I promise, no one cares. No one cares enough to be after you. And Gen Z isn't soft for not wanting to drink. This is 1+1 behavior. This is them going 3. Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 4 Loko? I typically find this generational warfare to be silly, quite frankly. It's giving, I'm so proud of the high school I went to and what year I graduated, and I can't get past that I graduated in X year and our colors were this and our mascot was this and our football team did this. But for like the time frame in which you were born, it's weird. Like, I'm from the 90s. I love that I was born in the 90s. That's not my entire personality. That's not everything. I don't like actively think about, yes, I was born in 1994, and yes, you will listen to me because I'm from the 1900s. That's about as far as I'll go as saying, yes, I'm from the 1900s, because that's kind of, it's kind of funny and giving Victorian child, so I like to say it. But being born in 1994 does not define me as a person. It does not complete my character traits. It doesn't sum up every single aspect of who I am in any way. It's just, I happen to be born in 1994. Okay. The sky's blue. It's sunny today. These are just facts. It's not really making any difference on who I am as a person. In fact, I think the only thing that is like good to come out of all this generational warfare is MasterChef Generations, which I am absolutely hooked on, and I love it. I personally don't look at someone and go, oh, Gen Z, oh, Gen X, oh, that's a boomer, oh, that's a millennial for you. Because for every cringy millennial, there's a normal millennial. For every cringy boomer, there's a normal boomer. For every annoying Gen X, there's a normal Gen X. And for every alcoholic Gen Z, there's a sober Gen Z. In short, I think it's silly to blanket statement an entire generation, and I think it's appalling to shame a 16-year-old for choosing not to drink. That's all. See ya!